Hello there, YouTube. This is Penetrate Celestial Gadil, and we're here to penetrate your mind with all these brand new cards. So let us begin, shall we? With me, myself, the Penetrate Celestial Gadil.
Double your name's double.
Shut up. They don't know that.
What's your skill?
Okay. So besides the fact that I am a Forerunner, so in the rear guard, you counterblast one and put me into the soul at the beginning of your ride phase. If you have an Angel Feather Vanguard, which I hope you do, you may pay the cost. If you do, put the top card of your deck into your damage zone. At the end of that turn, choose a card from your damage zone, return to your deck, and shuffle your deck.
Basically, this card exists so you can break ride a turn earlier. It's kind of not that great, I think. I think in the end,
Hey, I'm freaking amazing. So
I'm sorry,
shut
but
up.
Penuel is just so much better than you.
And there's things you can play around. I mean, I'm a grade 0. What do you think? I'm going to be like magical or some crap?
Penuel can pull cards from the damage zone and Penuel isn't a minus. You're a
No.
minus.
No, Gediel is totally like put it into the soul. If you have a dark irregular Vanguard, something gains 1,000 for every card in your soul.
That would actually be good though, because Dark Riders
That
have
would
that.
that would be too good.
That would be OP. That'd be so OP.
It's like the brake ride skill, but on a Forerunner. Anyways, let's get on to the rest of the cards. Here is Cleanup Celestial Remiel Reverse. So,
Ugh.
so Gediel, what
Which
do you
is,
think of this card?
wait, you really asking me, aren't you?
Yep.
What do I think of this card?
Yeah.
Well, I think anyone who uses it is absolutely evil.
I think there's no. I'm kidding. They're not scrub. I'll go to this card because I'm already this is the cross ride. It's a limit break 4. You lock 2 of your celestial rear guards. Then you choose up to 3 of your basically your entire front row, and it gets 5,000 power. And then if you have another copy in your damage zone, you heal off of one of their damages, and then you put a card from their, and then they pick a card from the field and put it in their damage zone. Yes, it is.
Yeah, so it's basically like a tactical retire. It's kind of hard to use, and Natsu very much prefers Zerekiel
I
over this
don't
card.
preserve you.
But
Also, one other thing I don't like about this card is if their entire damage zone is counterblasted, you unflip a damage.
Well, I mean, nobody said you had to use the skill every turn, right?
I know, but still, I don't like that.
Eh, don't lose any sleep over it.
Also, it's a 13k defense, which can be nice, but overall, I think in the end, Zerekiel is better. Also, because at the moment, we don't have enough. We don't have. If you want to build a pure celestial deck for this, then you have to use cards that require Zerekiel and damage zone. So I just don't think it's that great yet. If they even gave us even one more grade 1 celestial, we could use it.
They did.
They did.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they didn't.
We'll get to it, okay?
No, I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Let's move on.
You can always just take a look. It's not that hard to go do a little bit of research.
Yeah, next is Emergency Celestial Danielle. Just a quick ruling issue with this. If it's face down, you can't use its skill.
Yeah. So if you get it with Penuel, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, onto the ability. When it goes to your damage zone,
No,
you
no,
counterblast this.
no. They changed it.
Oh, they did?
If it's in your damage zone, when another card is put into your damage zone, you counterblast another Celestial and call this to the rear guard.
Oh, wow, they did change it.
So it's not when this card is put there, it's when something else is.
Oh, it's not as good then. It's still pretty cool,
No,
though.
no, no. It actually makes it like while you can't go immediate plus with it, basically if it's sitting in your damage zone, uh, and you don't have 5 damage, you can basically pull out an
For sure.
interceptor when like at pretty much any time.
It's still, I'm not sure it was bad. I said it's not as good as it used to be, is all.
I'm not sure. It's it has different uses than what we thought the effect was at first.
But it's not that they're getting a lot of cards that have effects in the damage zone, since before they just had the Metatron pieces and the draw trigger. It's
Yeah.
nice that us and for other players are actually getting some more damage zone tricks and stuff.
Yep. Next up is its friend, Nursing Celestial Norel. Norel is basically, if you remember, the grade 2
Basically,
No card.
that's what it is.
This is basically it, except you have to take a Celestial in your hand and put it into your damage. But other than that, it's the same. You don't
It's the
need you
Celestial.
Yeah, you don't need a Celestial Vanguard for it to work. You just need a Celestial in your hand, and the rest is the same, basically.
Basically.
Um, Next is Dressing Barrage, Sahariel.
Wow, that's a terrible name.
It's not that good of a card either. When this card attacks, it hits, you can drop and draw. So it's
Yeah,
okay, but
Yeah,
exactly. There's better stuff out there.
yeah.
like
She's one of
even
the disgraces of the clan. I mean, she's only okay looking, also. So whatever,
um
whatever.
her
Here's
like
all
if
about
you really want like pressure, you'd go for that one Ramirez or something,
Hmm?
like the one that sends itself to damage and calls something, the Alice clone.
Oh yeah.
Um, Next up is Twinkle Knife Angel. Counterblast 2, 4,000 power. That's it.
I'm
Yeah.
still not threatened by this card in any way whatsoever. I'm so sorry, but anytime there is a card named Twinkle in it, you are not going to be threatened by it whatsoever. It's like, oh God, here comes Twinkle. Oh Jesus Christ, here comes Twinkle Knife. What are you gonna do? Stab me with sparkles?
I'm totally gonna beat you with that next time we card fight. Nah,
Come at me, bro.
I won't. I won't. Next is this new series. This is Operation Celestial Armin.
This series is actually pretty interesting.
This during your turn, it gets 2,000 for each Celestial Armin in your damage zone. So,
And there's a whole series of cards that get this ability too for this specific card. So
yeah, so it's like the
I have
Witching
no.
Hour cards for Dark Irregulars, but it's
that
for damage instead. I
It's
believe
interesting.
I believe based on Danielle's ruling, the Armins probably have to be face up.
they do.
Yeah.
What's really interesting about this card is that it's like you have to have, if you're really pushy, you have to have at least three of them in the deck.
Yeah.
Because, it's almost like almost a waste of space of grade threes. Because what happens if you can't really get any damage zone?
You have Sariel for that.
I know, but you have to, but it's like, if you run four of them, that's already four grade threes, and then all of them have to be face up for it to really get that good attack on going. And then after, they're just going to start targeting it, and bam, it's done.
No, it can be on Vanguard too.
Okay.
Well, I know Vanguard and there's rear guard. I mean, you really want to put you really want to put in your rear guard. In your Vanguard, if you have a better Vanguard card.
Nah, because you have an extra 6 power possibly, so it can definitely be good. There's a grade 2 version.
This is the grade 2. This is unlike the Witching Hour cards, which is for each copy in the soul. This gets 2,000 for each Operation Celestial Armin in the damage zone, which
Well,
means
as
you can put all four Armins in your damage, and this is still 16 rear guard,
unboosted.
unboosted, and you have more to call out.
Exactly.
So Armin is not really a card where you're meant to put him on the field.
Exactly.
Unless maybe you have Metatron, but Metatron's pretty counterblast intensive.
Yeah, you might want to use something like Shamshile as your other Vanguard for this deck.
Oh yeah, with
If
the
you're
swap-ins,
if you're gonna be using Armins.
Yeah.
like community says, it's that roundabout swapping from damage to hand, so on and so forth.
And then
And
last series.
finally of this series, we have Anesthesia Celestial Rumiel. This also has 2,000 for each Armin in your damage,
But it
which
can be a
means
16k boost, 14k booster.
yeah, 14k. So if you
That's,
want
that has some good potential.
So if you want to build something based on Armin and these guys, you're by all means you can go ahead and it would probably be pretty effective. You could yeah.
I'll actually make that. There'll be a
Yeah.
bit about this about
You
what
should
that
make
series.
a Zerakiel Armin.
Maybe.
4 Zerakiel for Armin. So then this 14k booster becomes 17k.
I applaud it.
All right.
Next
Well,
up is Tender Pigeon. uh
Just throwing that out there.
Okay, it's the Sunshine Unicorn or whatever that's called. Well, I
Yeah,
mean, if you use Metatron, you call it to the field, you swap it to damage and call it back, you give something 4k, but it's it's too unwieldy,
yeah.
impractical. Oh, I'm out. So, anyways, that's pretty much the set.
Yep. That's pretty much everything. Yeah, we covered everything.
yeah, we covered
So-
definitely a good amount. That's all that sexual tension there we got.
Wow, do you want our channel to be
Flag.
cited for
No,
Do
it's
you
not.
wa-
It's not flagged. I mean,
If we get flagged, this is all Double's fault. Please don't
Yeah.
flag us for Double being Double.
well, no. Flagging is like using the F word like 5 million times and stuff.
Well,
Regardless, this is being Team Fairy Tale.
You
A
can't
script
flag.
yeah, this is A
Bye
script
now.
master, Natsu, Zero, and Double aka Penetrate Celestial Gadael signing out.